These are the 5 soldiers killed in Afghanistan on the bloodiest day for UK forces since the conflict began. Warrant Officer Class 1 Darren Chant, Sergeant Matthew Telford and Guardsman Jimmy Major of the Grenadier Guards, Acting Corporal Stephen Boot and Corporal Nicholas Webster Smith of the Royal Military Police. Killed when an Afghan policeman turned his gun on them in Helmand Province earlier this week. But as their families come to terms with the deaths, the consequences of war are again being brought home. This is the body of Staff Sergeant Olaf Schmidt, another repatriation, and another day that Wootton Bassett falls silent to remember the fallen. Olaf Schmidt was a senior explosives expert. His efforts to make over 60 hidden bombs safe had saved countless lives. But he died while defusing one in the Sangin region. And a funeral of another soldier, Corporal Thomas Mason, the Black Watch soldier who died in hospital 6 weeks after he was injured in a bomb blast. As his coffin left the Trinity Parish Church in Cowdenbeath, Fife, a poignant song about a dying serviceman was played. At Westminster Abbey, a carpet of red as poppies blanketed the ground, tens of thousands of them planted, along with photos and personal messages which had been left. The Duke of Edinburgh joined others in a 2-minute silence to commemorate Britain's war dead. The death toll from operations in Afghanistan has reached 230 after the announcement of a further soldier casualty in Sangin on Thursday morning. The serviceman was from the 3rd Battalion the Rifles. Questions continue to be asked as to why we continue to be in the country when troops continue to die. Captain Doug Beattie mentored Afghan soldiers and police officers in Helmand in 2006-07. He responds to the latest infiltration by the Taliban.
The issue with the Afghan police force is not a new issue. It's the same issue we faced in 2006 when the police force, and remember, this is not a police force that you and I would know. This is a tribal militia who are put in uniform, untrained, and given weapons and put in checkpoints. But this problem was known about in 2006, 2007.
Gordon Brown maintains the offensive against the Taliban and efforts to train Afghan police are working, despite the latest deaths. He is expected to reiterate that point when he makes a statement to the Commons on Friday.